YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a new look 2019 rebuild of the Utah Jazz. Now I say that very lightly because the Jazz didn't really change much at all this offseason. They re-signed Derrick Favors, they re-signed Dante Exum, and they drafted Grayson Allen. I think that's all they basically did this offseason. I don't think there's any much else to what the Jazz did this offseason basically. So right now, as a rotation as is Ricky Rubio, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Derrick Favors, Rudy Gobert, Jay Crowder, Dante Exum, Alec Burks, and Thabo Sefolosha, and then rounding up the rotation with Ekpe Udoh. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And what I'm going to go ahead and do for Grayson Allen is I'm going to go ahead and send this boy to the G League so he can come back and be a nice backup shooting guard just in case we need him to be. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start Jay Crowder just because he stretches the floor next to Rudy Gobert a little bit better than Derrick Favors does. And Derrick Favors will be the sixth man off the bench. But other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, see how this Utah Jazz team does this first season. And then we can go ahead and see what we need to change and how we can improve this Utah Jazz team. Although their core is pretty intact right now as is. Let's see if they'll make the playoffs in this packed Western Conference. At the end of the season, we do end up making the playoffs with a 43-39 record, which is awesome. The Jazz could be a teetering team next year. They could potentially make the playoffs. They could also miss the playoffs. It's just going to be a very tight Western Conference next year for sure. A team is bound to drop out because LeBron is in the West now, and the Lakers didn't make the playoffs last year. You know that LeBron's going to lead the Lakers to the playoffs this upcoming season, so it's just going to be a very tight race in the Western Conference. So it'll be interesting to see who does make it and who does not. But Donovan Mitchell led the way with 26 points per game. Rubio had 13 and 7, and Gobert had 12, and Derrick Favors had 12. Joe Ingles with 11, 11, and 10. So if you're thinking what I'm thinking, I think it's time to get Donovan Mitchell some help over here in Utah. But let's see how we can pan against the Rockets in the first round. They actually lost in 5 games last year to the Houston Rockets. And we might lose in 5 again. We do lose in 5 once again to the Houston Rockets. So we definitely got to get our boy Donovan Mitchell some help. Which I do plan on buying a Donovan Mitchell jersey soon. Because I just love Donovan Mitchell. He's such a great player. I wish he would have won Rookie of the Year, but I don't know. Donovan Mitchell, he's one of my favorite players to watch. He's very fun and entertaining, and one of the best, at best, and up-and-coming shooting guards in this league for sure. But like I said, we definitely got to get that man some help. So let's see what we can do this offseason for our boy Donovan Mitchell. Hopefully, just hopefully we can get something figured out for him. So for the draft lottery, let's see what pick we might have, or if we even have a pick. The Utah Jazz have we have the 18th pick. Okay, for an 8th seed, it's not bad. Quinn Snyder is a great head coach, so I'm going to go ahead and leave him there. And then as far as right now, what's going on with the draft, so we have the 18th pick in the first round and the second round, so we own all our picks. And then Rudy Gobert is under contract, Derrick Favors under contract, Ingles, Jay Crowder, Exum, which is a crazy contract extension. I mean, I hope Dante Exum does end up playing well, but the Jazz gave him a crazy contract. I think he was a little overpaid. Definitely Nigel Williams-Gross, or Goss, however you say his name. A nice other backup point guard. So, I mean, when we look at this team, I'm not sure how much money do we even have. We really don't. We have negative 29 mil in cap, and we have Rubio holding a lot of that cap back, but we really probably won't even have a lot of cap space after that. So, I can go ahead and renounce all these guys. Tony Bradley probably won't be very important. Royce O'Neal, Udoh, Nigel Williams-Gross. I'll go ahead and leave him for now. And then Sefolosha, probably back in Rubio. As much as I do love Rubio on this Utah Jazz team, I'm not sure how much money he's going to want. Does he have a... What is Rubio? He is a unrestricted free agent, isn't he? So he's unrestricted. I really don't know how much money Rubio always wants. So we'll go ahead and see how much money he wants. But I'm going to go ahead and let the computer take the 18th pick just because I don't really feel like jumping in, and take Bruno Fernando, which isn't a bad pickup, and we're going to go ahead and accept Nigel Williams-Goss, or however you say his name. Player options. Donovan Mitchell, of course, we're going to accept his team option. No way will that man walk on his rookie contract. Qualifying offers, none. And then let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, y'all. So let's see, how much money does Rubio want to have? That will decide whether or not I want to bring him back. He wants 20 mil. And if you ask me, if I'm Utah, I'm not giving Rubio 20 mil. I'm not handing Rubio 20 mil. He doesn't bring a lot to the table. Yes, he can pass the ball, but he's not a great elite scorer, which is what we need next to Donovan Mitchell. So I'm going to go ahead and let Rubio walk, although he was a great fit for the Utah Jazz while it lasted. And we have 14 mil in cap space. Is our cap space going to get better next year? It will, but there's not a lot of great free agents next year. Derrick Favors is definitely holding this team back. So I didn't really like the Derrick Favors signing that they did. I thought for sure they kind of overpaid him a little bit. We could always move Jay Crowder back to the 4 if necessary, or back to the 3 if necessary, if Joe Ingles digresses a little bit. Grayson Allen, Alec Burks, I think we could also experiment with that. How would Grayson Allen look at the 3? He does go down, and Alec Burks goes up at the 3. So he is 6'6", so definitely could potentially play the 3. And then Jay Crowder, and then Grayson Allen could be the backup shooting guard to Donovan Mitchell. And then we could potentially move Jay Crowder back to the 3, or we can keep Jay Crowder at the 4, and we could try to move Derrick Favors, which is what I think we'll do. So I'm not sure who we're going to trade with Derrick Favors. Maybe not. I mean, he's only on a 1-year contract, so I do want the money to sign a point guard next to Donovan Mitchell. So let's see how realistic we can ship Derrick Favors out of here for 18 mil, unrestricted. So he'll only be on their books for 1 season. Let's see if a team would potentially take him on a Montrezl Harrell trade. I want as much cap space as possible out of this trade. So Kyle Kuzma, that probably wouldn't happen. The Magic would definitely not give us a first-round pick for Derrick Favors. You got to be kidding me. Shabazz Napier, they want to give Joe Harris. I don't need any of those guys. Juan Hernangomez, Ike Anigbogu. The Pacers would take on Derrick Favors. They give me a top 3 protected pick. Serge Ibaka, that don't really help me out any. Mason Plumlee, Jeremy Grant, Gorgie Dang, Maurice Harkless, Andre Iguodala. So, realistically, who would want to take on Derrick Favors? Maybe the Milwaukee Bucks off the bench. That doesn't really fit them well next to Giannis. I'm trying to do this as realistic as possible. Montrezl Harrell, maybe. That would be a decent... I think that could be a decent offer. I don't think they necessarily need to give us a first rounder, though. They could maybe give us a second-round pick. Montrezl Harrell's contract, I think, is up after the season. So maybe they're like, Derek, maybe we don't want to trade. Or we definitely... Maybe let's do Montrezl Harrell for Derrick Favors straight up. And maybe swap second-rounders, I guess. Let's do that. Let's do that. Or a swap Derrick Favors, Montrezl Harrell, 2 second-rounders involved. So just like that, I think that fits both our needs. The Clippers get a little bit better with Derrick Favors. And we are going to have cap space now. So we have about 26 mil in cap space, which is enough to sign a decent, I guess, Dante Exum with the backup point guard. And then we could have traded, and then we have Raul Neto, who we could still potentially trade out of here if we need more cap space. And yeah, so I like how the team is looking so far. Bruno Fernando could maybe spend some time in the G League. I don't know how good his 3-ball is. How good is Bruno Fernando at 3s? He has an F rating. Montrezl Harrell will probably be the backup center for now, and then when Fernando comes out of the G League, he'll be the backup center. So, planning ahead for the future for sure. So, let's go sign a point guard, guys. Let's go sign a point guard next to Donovan Mitchell. So, let's get a point guard for this guy. So, I don't know who is available. Kyrie Irving, that would be absolutely amazing, but would Kyrie ever come to Utah? Probably not. Goran Dragic and Kemba Walker is what I'm feeling. I think one of those guys would be a nice fit next to Donovan Mitchell. I kind of like Kemba Walker coming to Utah. Isaiah Thomas is also an interesting one. Terry Rozier next to Donovan Mitchell would be killer as well. So I could also see a world where we get Terry Rozier, 18.20 for 4 seasons. I will try for a Kemba Walker negotiation, though. If we trade Raul Neto out of here, I think we should have enough money to get Kemba Walker. So I'm going to go ahead and trade Raul Neto out of here. I don't want anything too crazy in return. I mean, like a second-round pick would just do fine. So the Cavs could just give me a second-round pick, and we go on with our life. So we get Raul Neto out of here, and then let's see if Kemba Walker, we still don't have quite a bit enough money to offer him a contract. So how about that? Will that suit your needs? 28.65 over 4 seasons. Let's see if Kemba Walker will take that contract potentially. Kyrie Irving, I don't see a world where he comes to Utah, so I'll leave that alone. Goran Dragic, like I said, another possibility. It would be worst case scenario getting Goran Dragic. I really wouldn't commit to Goran Dragic long term. So maybe I'll give him a 2-year contract. Like I said, I wouldn't want to commit to Goran Dragic long term. I really hope that I get Kyrie or I get Kemba or Terry Rozier over that guy. So Collison, George Hill. George Hill was a nice point guard in Utah when he was here. And then Spencer Dinwiddie would also be a nice fit. Let's see what we got. Terry Rozier and Kemba Walker. So we can take either one of them. Goran Dragic. So would I rather have Kemba Walker for 4 seasons or Terry Rozier for the next 4 seasons? Terry Rozier might potentially get better than Kemba Walker, but if I'm going to win now, Kemba Walker next to Donovan Mitchell, I think would be nice. Terry Rozier is cheaper, and the Boston Celtics might match. I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time for sure. So I can't agree to both of them, of course. Kemba Walker for a win now mode. He's 29 years old, or Terry Rozier to. I think Terry Rozier fits the timeline a little bit better. So Terry Rozier, although I like Kemba Walker in this video, so. And we could have gotten Terry Rozier. I guess, I don't know, man. I don't know if I made the right decision there. Should I have gone with Terry Rozier? But I'm going to go Kemba Walker for this video, I guess. So Kemba Walker, welcome to Utah. You're going to be here for the next 4 seasons. And that's all we need. Like I said, I think Terry Rozier would have been a nice pickup as well. But I don't know. Maybe I should have went Terry Rozier because Kemba is more expensive. But nonetheless, I do like the fit with Donovan Mitchell and Kemba Walker next to each other. So hopefully I made the right decision. If I didn't, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys would have liked me to have signed Terry Rozier much more. I definitely like your guys' feedback. I think I could have went either way there. It would have been perfect, but I like Kemba Walker, hopefully to lead us back into the playoffs next to Donovan Mitchell. So those two guys in the backcourt should be very, very interesting next year if you ask me. So let's go ahead and see how the player progression is looking now, and it should look mighty fine. So we got Rudy Gobert as an 88 overall, an 87. Grayson Allen jumps up 6, and he'll be a nice backup shooting guard. Joe Ingles will still start. Jake Crowder will probably start at the 4 still. And yes, I'm loving this team. I'm loving the way it's looking. So training camps, let's go ahead and see if we can make anyone a little bit better with some training camps. So let's go ahead and load and download a 2020 draft class that I never know anything about. It's just happened. So 2020 draft class. And if you guys have been a long time supporter of my videos, let me know if the video or the audio quality sounds any better in this video, because I am trying to experiment with the audio quality. I've just been experimenting. So if it sounds better than previous videos, I don't know if you can even tell, but if one of you kind gents out there could just say, oh yes, it does sound better, or no, it does not, or whatever, just give me some feedback on it if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and advance the next season. Let's see how the rotation's gonna look, and let's go ahead and see. So we got Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Jay Crowder, Rudy Gobert, Dante Exum, Alec Burks, Montrezl Harrell, Darius Miller. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that. Darius Miller is actually going to hop out of the rotation. We're going to give Grayson Allen some minutes to back up Donovan Mitchell. So I'm loving how the rotation's looking. Should I go ahead and leave it as a 9-man rotation, or should I let Nigel Williams-Gross get? I'm actually just going to go a 9-man rotation. So we're going to go ahead and leave it out, and then this is going to be the rotation. So we got, like I said, this is the rotation. Let's see how this team does in its first season. I hope that, or in the second season of this rebuild, let's see if we can get up top of the Western Conference. At the end of the season, Rudy Gobert was your Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3 blocks on the season, 15 points and 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 54% from the field, and 60% from free throw. But other than that, what we got on the All-NBA first team, we don't have no one on the All-NBA third team. Rudy Gobert makes the All-NBA third team, though, and then All-Defensive first team for Rudy Gobert as well. So let's go ahead and see. And then Grayson Allen makes the All-Rookie first team, so very interesting. Fourth in the Western Conference, so not bad at all. And as far as the player stats, we got Donovan Mitchell averaging 24 points, and then Kemba Walker helps out and dishes in 20 points, which is awesome. And then, like I said, Rudy Gobert stepped it up a little bit as well. Grayson Allen had a nice season off the bench, and then Jake Crowder, 10 points at the power forward, and Joe Ingles with 10 points as well. So very awesome. Love it, love it, love it. And then I did give out some contract extensions at the deadline. I gave out Rudy Gobert, so he's locked up farther. And then we have Joe Ingles locked up a little bit longer. Jay Crowder, I did not want to give him a contract just yet, just because I didn't know what would be available as far as power forwards if we wanted to maybe go a different route. So we'll see if we want to sign a different power forward or just leave Jay Crowder there, because he is a nice power forward to play with this team. But we are facing LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round, so let's go ahead and see if our backcourt could potentially take down the best player in the NBA. They are up 3-1 at the moment, so it doesn't look like we're going to get much of anything going. So looks like we're probably going to get beat pretty quickly in the playoffs once again, and it's looking that way. Actually, we do come back in the end. This game is so close, guys. I kind of just want to jump in for you and have a little bit of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and see what I can do and maybe bring back this Utah Jazz team. So whenever there is potential to where I could jump in, it's always kind of fun to just let you guys see some gameplay. And it looks like Rudy Gobert is going to go coast to coast. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we're going to force a game 6 if it's the last thing I do. So definitely a steal to start off the game is nice. Grayson Allen is out here guarding LeBron James. I'm not sure how much I like that. And he does steal the ball. All right, Rudy Gobert, I need you to run the floor because you're about to be a beast. Let's go. Okay, that was definitely a fail. But Donovan Mitchell is out here. And, okay, so that did not work out like I wanted to. I wanted to throw a lob up to Gobert, and he just wasn't very receptive. And we steal the ball again. Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, let's go. All right, so 105 to 102. We are coming back, or 104 now. So we are coming back, but let's go ahead and see if we can keep LeBron James on lockdown because there's a potential. Oh, okay, that's all right. That works too. LeBron James is going to get his no matter what. Like, there's no way to stop LeBron James at all. He's always going to get his numbers. He's got 19 and 11 this game, and he misses the first free throw, so that's good. So he can potentially tie the game no matter what. Crowder, get that rebound, and he does bank it in. The first does bank in the second one. So Kemba Walker out here as well. So let's go ahead, do a pick and pop with Jay Crowder. Let's see if he'll... Okay, that didn't really work out how I wanted to. Let's go, Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell misses that one. Okay. Lonzo Ball. You ain't doing nothing out here, boy. Double team, double team. You guys think Lonzo will be very good next year? I'm hoping for some improvement of last year, and he'll probably play more, I'm hoping. No. And, okay, so they're up 4 now. That's all right, that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and give the ball to Donovan Mitchell. He's on fire. So let's go ahead and make a move here, or two. And Kemba Walker's in the corner. All right, that's some nice movement. All right, I had to focus there for a second, but 106 to 108. Let's see if we can clamp Lonzo. Let's go, Gobert. No, and Ingram's wide open in the corner, and that's a very, very big shot. So the Lakers might have just buried us here, man. That definitely sucked. So I hope we can come back from that, but that was a very big shot from Brandon Ingram. 22, 12, and 6 from LeBron James. That was a big shot. Not gonna lie, Brandon Ingram definitely just hit a nice corner 3 on us, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried whatsoever. We still have our boy Donovan Mitchell out here, and let's go. Right there, let's go. We're back in this game. Back in this game, baby. Let's foul LeBron James or Lonzo. Either one's fine. So, because they're both not very good at free throws. So, Rudy Gobert has 5 fouls, so got to keep that in mind. Lonzo Ball, miss 1, and that would be great. Just got to miss this one. And he does miss. No, yes, he does miss it. Let's go Joe Ingles here. Donovan Mitchell's wide open. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tie the game just like that with Donovan Mitchell. What a beast, guys. What a beast. All right. That's so legit. Let's go ahead and skip this. Let's play some nice defense and get a game winner. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get a game winner. Let's get a game winner. Or hopefully. No. Oh, he missed. Okay, he missed. And this is going to overtime. So this video is going to be super long, I bet. So, wow, okay. I really didn't plan for this to go to overtime at all. So that kind of sucks. But I'll play a little bit, and I'll probably get a nice lead, and then I'll probably jump out of this game because I don't want this video to be too long. I still have another season to do. So hopefully we can just build a big lead and then jump out of here. And just like that, LeBron James gets the ball, and the Lakers are starting off in this overtime. Brandon Ingram, no. Oh, nice defense. Nice defense. All right, let's go. Donovan Mitchell's got the ball. Kemba Walker. Pull up. Ah, okay. It's alright, sorry. Rudy Gobert got the rebound. I should go back to my boy Donovan Mitchell. Honestly. Oh, and it's stolen by Alonzo Ball. Okay, so that's not what we wanted. And our boy has fouled out. So we got to get Montrezl Harrell in here now. So Rudy Gobert is out of the game now. So that kind of sucks. But Mitchell Robinson does... Is that Mitchell Robinson? He should be on the Knicks, but whatever. What can you do? Alright, so let's go back to Donovan Mitchell, because I'm just liking... Okay, I don't know what that was, but whatever. It's all good. Let's go, baby. That's in. No? Oh, man. I'm starting to choke, guys. I'm starting to choke. Starting to choke here a little bit. Mitchell Robinson to LeBron James. He misses. And we get the rebound again. So, Donovan Mitchell, let's go. I'm dunking on Lonzo Ball. I'm dunking on Lonzo. Okay, that didn't work out. But he did make it, so that's all good. I was going to dunk on him. I wanted to dunk on him with Donovan Mitchell. That would be absolutely great. So, honestly, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop out of this game. This video is going to be way too long if I finish this overtime. And I'll let you guys see one more possession. LeBron James makes it. I'll go one more possession, and then I'm going to jump out of this game. And we'll definitely see from there what happens. I'm going to simulate the rest of the game. Because this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be way too long of a video. Let's go. All right, so we make that one. I'm going to simulate the rest of the game. And I'll see you guys back in the offseason. So we did end up getting eliminated in that final game, but I honestly just kept the core intact, and I'm just going to let it simulate another season. So our bench is a lot better, as you can tell. Grayson Allen, Nigel Williams, Goss, and Bruno Fernando, Dante Exum, and Joe Ingles are all coming off the bench. So I'm definitely just going to see how this season plays out again, and hopefully we are a high seed team once again. This team is very stacked top to bottom, so hopefully the bench comes through, and we can be kind of a bench mob like the Toronto Raptors were, and just hopefully we can make the playoffs once again. Alright guys, so this is where the video will end. 2K makes no sense. Even better Western Conference team, and now we're not even good at all anymore. We're just the 13th bottom team in the Western Conference. You know how much sense 2K makes, but thank you guys so much for watching. There's no point even completing the video. We're not going to make the playoffs with 42 losses. So, thank you guys. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.